Hey YouTube, hey, don't go splat. Taco here, out in the she shed again, doing some more stuff. First thing, you may have seen in another video, I made an adapter cable for my ICOM A16, but it seems like everybody uses these Baofeng radios for air-to-air communications and ground-to-air sometimes, especially with instructors. And what I found is that the connector thing for the ICOM and the connector thing for the Baofeng is totally freaking different. The Baofeng has the 2.5 millimeter jack for the speakers, whereas the ICOM has it for the microphone. And even on the 2.5 and 3.5 millimeter things, they're totally different for both sides. So for example, you look at the speaker here, speaker plus, okay, that matches up. And then speaker negative matches up, but then push to talk is also on that side, but it's not on the other one. So it's just crazy. And on the microphone, push to talk is on the end, whereas push to talk on the Baofeng is on the on this one. So, and then plus on the Baofeng is actually push to talk on the other. So what I did is I ordered some more jacks. So what I'm going to do is build a converter cable so I can plug my ICOM radio in or my Baofeng to my headset. So that's one thing I'm working on. So that's just crazy non-standard radio bullshit. Okay. Also, I never knew I'd be working with so many tools. I have a lot of tools and I've taken lots of stuff apart and put a lot of stuff back together, but I've never worked on motors much before. So I bought my first torque wrench. I was like, woohoo, you know, when you're 50 and you buy your first torque wrench, you know, that's kind of like reaching some sort of a milestone. And it came with this little adapter, which I'll show you something neat in a second. I also bought these, this set of metric and American standard hex things, which don't work with this, but I just bought this off of Amazon. This is really neat. So I can use my torque wrench with either the American ones or the metric ones. So it's a hex head driver adapter for the torque wrench. I thought that was really neat. And then the last thing I got, of course, I've had one, but I've never had one this big. I had to get a 21 millimeter socket for that damn spark plug. I've had one of these forever for putting spark plugs in chainsaws, but there's no way to hook this up to a torque wrench. It's just stick the spark plug on there, slide a screwdriver through the thing, and turn until you think it's tight enough. So instead of doing that, I actually got this socket, which will fit on the torque wrench, and let me put the spark plug on there to the correct measurement. So a lot of tools and stuff that I didn't know I'd be using when I got into paramotors. So and then there's my wife's Project Runway limited edition sewing machine, which I'm actually going to be using soon to make my bag for my paramotor hoop and prop stuff. So anyway, a lot of good stuff coming for me, a lot of good learning opportunities. And while I wait on my instruction, going back to class next week, and then hopefully in the air by the first week or second week of May. So looking forward to that. Thanks YouTube, fly safe, and remember rule 1, don't go splat.